when you're using a crochet pattern that works in a circle, you might want to use a stitch marker, which is this little plastic piece that I have here. As you can see in this circle, there are different rounds, or you can kind of see the spiral shape. At the end of each round, you're going to want to mark it so that you know where you're going, how much you've done, how many stitches you have, and overall it just makes it a lot easier to work with. This type of stitch marker looks like a safety pin, but there's a couple different others, but most of them look kind of circular. When you insert a clip, you want to make sure it goes through both of the stitches, both of those little lines. Although you don't have to, it's going to make it a lot easier. And then here I am just securing it right at the end of the round in the very last stitch. That way when I work all the way around my piece, I'm going to know where to stop and where to go. Right here I'm just trying to do single crochets across the whole round, just so I can finish and I can show you what to do when you get to the end of your round with a stitch marker in. For the storage of your stitch markers, a lot of people recommend leaving them unclipped or, the safety pin would be open type of thing. Personally, I haven't found too much of a difference. Maybe in a couple years I'd notice, but overall I think it's okay to store them however you would like. Here I am coming to the end of the round. I have a few more and I want to go right up to the stitch before the stitch marker. And then I want to make sure I stitch in that. So I'm going to take it off, crochet into that stitch that had the stitch marker in it, and then replace the stitch marker onto my new round. And that's one way you can use a stitch marker when crocheting in a circle.